Tag everybody real quick. Okay, if we already live, we good. We good. What's good with it? What's good? It's your boy DJ Lil King, Riding High Podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is Ep.5 of Let's Chop It Up. You know what I'm saying?
Fever.
Got some guests in the building today. You know what I'm saying? Got Cinco Hendrix over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got Big Bell the Kid over here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Got my boy Trace Boogie in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What's good, the Boogeyman?
And today, man, you know what I'm saying? We're going to compare and contrast, you know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of stuff going back and forth on social media today, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to jump right into it, man. We finna compare and contrast the two shows, Home Cooking and Takeover, you know what I'm saying? Home Cooking is presented by Z95 and Texas Takeover is presented by 105.5, you know what I'm saying? So we finna jump right into it, man. What's good with it, fellas?
What it do?
What's good? What's good?
What it do?
So what was going on Facebook?
Shit, let me just break it down.
No. Let me tell the fucking
this
story
nigga
here.
Tell the right story too.
I am gonna tell the right story. I'm gonna tell the right story.
Let's hear it.
Okay,
I'm gonna stop it every damn time too.
We was chopping it up.
Let him tell his version and then you tell your version. We'll do it like that, like we at court.
Look, we was chopping it up. Okay, we got two different what do you call them? Group chats, group messages. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got one that's full of these hosts in here, and then there's another one, the TMP group chat. Okay, so we was chopping it up. I think it was in our Riding High group chat last night or the night before.
It was last night.
One of the group chats we was chopping it up in, right? And out of the blue, somebody posted the fucking Texas Takeover on Wild 105. Right? And jokingly, because if you know who I am, you know I am a jokester, right? So jokingly, I says, so is the Texas Takeover supposed to be Wild 105's Home Cooking? Just on some shit like that. Not even on no, oh, they copying what I'm doing. They hating on what I'm doing. They eating off what I'm doing. Not just the competition type shit. It wasn't even on no competition shit. It was just a comment. Okay. Just a fucking comment, right? And I forget what time it was at this point. It's probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. At this time, I'm already getting ready for bed and shit. So I made the comment and got high and went to sleep. So this morning, I wake. This was last night.
Last night at
like
9:30.
Like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. This is like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And I go to sleep.
Got the proof.
And wake up. And I'm like, a hater? I'm dry hating? On what? What am I dry hating on?
This is in a group message?
This was in the group fucking chat.
Let me know, Your Honor, when I can talk.
Go ahead, talk.
Okay, go ahead. Say your side, Cinco. All
right. So it was at Sunday at 5:01. I scrolled through the messages. I don't see nothing that was about the Texas Takeover. Just saying. Okay. You said, is Texas Takeover supposed to be 105 Home Cooking? It was then said, nah, they only showcasing one local artist a week. He goes into talking about it. Then I was about to go in. What was you about to go in about, fam? If it was supposed to be sounding like yours, what was you about to go in about?
What was I supposed to go in about? First of all, I don't...
Hold on, let me finish. I'm not done. So then, it's keep getting talked about or whatever. And then I put, you won't ask him though, jokingly, trolling.
Yeah, why don't you ask him?
Why won't you ask him? Because I look at it like, shit, if we all make Kool-Aid in a group chat and you and another nigga make grape Kool-Aid and you think, I don't know, you say you jokingly said it, but I'll call cap. But if you think he's trying to make the same Kool-Aid as you, nigga, ask that nigga. Don't go ask niggas that, quote unquote, make some type of Kool-Aid rather than asking that nigga. So then I messaged bro, Trace, that's your name, right? I don't even know dude. Yeah. All I said was, hey bro, keep doing what you're doing. People hating. Hey, if you're talking about it, if somebody talking about it, shit, he must be doing something right. That's how I feel.
But where did the hate come from?
My nigga, you went to a whole group chat full of other niggas talking about it. You was about to go in. What was you about to go in about? If it sounded like yours, what was you about to go in about?
If I sounded, I was about to go in.
You said it. I mean, this in the message. You said I was about to go in. What were you about to go in about?
I was about to go in.
From my thing, I look at it as whenever he said he's about to go in, correct me if I'm wrong, like, okay, if I see that they're copying what I'm doing over there at the other radio station, then I'm going to make a post or say something about them copying my shit.
But if you felt that way, why not ask him yourself? Why don't he go to him and ask him himself?
Okay.
Why you got to come to a group chat and ask other niggas? Ask him yourself. Straight up.
So, all right, so I'm behind like a motherfucker because I don't know shit about this. I'm not in the group chat.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so look, yesterday, man, I was fucking shrooming out like a motherfucker. So I didn't have my phone. And I went to bed, bro, like at 5 in the fucking morning, and I seen the message.
Yeah.
So I was like, bet. I believe you. But I didn't know who the fuck he was talking about. I was just like, dude's giving me my props. I believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I'm actually doing something, like you say, if somebody is hating on me, I'm doing something the right way. But to address everything else as far as like Texas Takeover, this is how it started. So from my memory, I think was DJ
Dragon. Rest in peace, Dragon.
Yeah, was doing the Texas
Takeover.
Takeover. Right. And at the same time, from my recollection, I think home cooking was already going on.
Nah, home cooking came. Okay.
Your 2-year anniversary, I believe.
This is This is my 14th month doing home cooking. So a year and 2 months.
You good at math.
A year and 2 months. So when I started home cooking, Texas Takeover was ran by Cribby and Dragon.
Okay.
Right?
I do recall that, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
and this is the time when Nate was working at the station. Right?
Yes.
When Nate was working at the station.
Damn, see,
right?
That threw me all the way the fuck off because Texas Takeover, from what I remember, was Dapper Don's show on TV and the radio, like, but you know, a minute back.
Right.
So when I heard that, and now y'all are adding all to.
Well, I'm only speaking from what I remember.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it 100. You know shit, no disrespect to Dapper Don, but I don't remember his Texas Takeover TV show.
Yeah, I'm only
Sounds
talking
dope
about from what I remember.
For his time, he was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Really?
So again, whenever I'm at the radio station, I did a radio station interview for iJazz Jewelers, and me and old girl get to talking. And I'm like, hey man, whatever happened to Texas Takeover? She said, when Dragon, passed away, nobody was there to pick it up. Now, in no way at all, like, am I trying to say like, oh, I'm gonna go pick up on Dragon shit.
Right.
But what I'm gonna do is I want to do something for the actual scene.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not taken from anything that y'all doing.
And I'm not taking away.
Excuse
me. I'm not taking away from anything that y'all got going on over there.
Right. So that's whenever. All right. So I was thinking. I started connecting the dots whenever I got that message, and then I got that phone call today. I was at my second job, bro. I was just at the barbershop cutting hair, and Free called me. He say, you want to do the podcast? Heads up, though. This is going on. I'm like, the fuck? What's going and I'm sitting there thinking, now mind you, in my head, bro, I'm like, I'm on Facebook a lot, dog. Like, I might not post some shit a lot, but I'm on there a lot. So when he's saying this, I'm like, man, ain't nothing going on. I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing going on.
Going on.
Like, what the fuck is going on? So whenever I'm hearing y'all right now, I'm like,
I'm just here for content. I want to clear that up. I'm just here for content.
Look, like I was saying, bro, I'm not.
Content.
I wasn't trying. I'm not trying to take nothing away from what y'all got going on over there. I really don't give a fuck about what y'all got going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it's about moving the scene and the city forward, I'm with it. I don't give a damn if it's coming from 102.3 The Planet, 105.5 Wild. I don't give a damn where it's coming from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, it's about supporting local.
It's about
bro.
supporting
is.
the
That's all
fucking
it-
local.
Can you break
scene.
it down with exactly what the Texas Takeover is? Straight?
Okay, so basically, this is what the Texas Takeover is, man. We're doing 8 slots a week. 8 slots a week on Sundays, 6 to 8. During that time, it's not like we're not just playing your music in the middle of a top 10.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I wanted to do something to where I was like, you know what? I want to do fucking Texas classics in the middle of all this shit.
Right.
So that's what we started doing. Now I'm sprinkling in a little bit here and there, a little bit more, testing the waters more. Because the first week we only did a couple, and then the second week we started doing more, and then the third week it was like, okay, now we're getting in. Now I am showcasing artists that have like projects that are like, damn, it's coming right now. It's gonna drop.
Right.
Hey, pull your mic a little bit closer
Oh,
to you.
my bad.
Yeah,
You can turn
just
it,
move
turn it
closer.
up some. Yeah, there you go. There you
All right.
go.
Yeah. So we just like we did PAT.
Mm-hmm.
PAT got an album coming out. We showcased him. You know what I'm saying? And what he did is he
Shout out
came
to
in.
PAT.
He helped host the show. He got interviewed, played 8 of his tracks, and we focused straight on him. You know what I'm saying? And we did the same thing. We got the same thing coming up too with Ruben Sings from the Valley. But that's our whole deal.
So let me understand this. The Texas Takeover is showcasing one artist a week during the set of Texas Classics from Sunday 6 to 8, right? That's the way I got it.
If they
If
want to
they're-
do that, like
if-
if they're ready to do some shit like that, we'll talk about it and we'll get them in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're doing 8 slots per week though.
Oh, 8 slots.
So if Droopy say, hey man, I want to put something on the air. If Freak say I want to put something on the air.
That's
if
2
you know what I'm
slots.
saying, that's 2 slots.
Okay.
I'm gonna do fucking 8 slots, and I'm gonna fucking what I'm trying to do is I get a bio from everybody. I try to give some background on them where they can
Once
find it.
again, coming back to
You
your
know what I'm saying?
EPK.
You gotta have that shit right. Basically.
Once again, coming back to it, nigga, EPK and fucking service packs come in handy. See, with home cooking, it's just I get 30 minutes and I pick the best 10 songs. Sometimes it might even be 11 or 12, depending on how short the songs are.
Yeah.
And if the song is good, if it's mixed, mastered,
Yeah.
leveled right,
For sure.
clean,
For sure.
radio edited, it's gonna go on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't matter what genre it is. I done had Spanish artists on my shit. I done had reggaeton artists on my shit. I done had reggae artists on my shit. I done had R&B and rappers on my shit.
Right.
So it's not about one genre of music. It's about if your shit is correct. If your shit is ready. If your shit is radio ready.
So, what
know
did
what I'm
you
saying?
originally think that the Texas Takeover was? Whenever you commented inside the group chat,
Me?
Because you said that's whack in the group chat.
Let's
You
just-
said
like,
that's
let's just
whack.
keep it 100. Like, what did you think?
Okay.
Actually think it was?
What I actually thought it was, I thought it was something. I don't want to say similar. Because
say similar,
I don't
nigga.
want to
That's
say
what you
similar.
meant. The
I don't want to say similar. I don't want to say the exact same shit. But I did kind of think that home cooking and the Texas Takeover was one and the same.
Did
But
you think they
not-
saw you with home cooking and decided, hey, let's do our version? Is that kind of what you thought too?
No, because at the time,
Answer
at
the question,
time-
Mr. Bell.
At the time, they was already doing they shit. Caribbean and DJ Dragon was already doing they shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when Nate and Cribby fell off, Cribby tried to get on with me trying to do home cooking. And then ran. Hold on.
Grab the microphone.
And then he was running back and forth to Nate on some. Oh well, Bell doing this, Bell doing that, Bell doing this. We should do this. We should do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say I thought y'all damn stole my goddamn idea. No, because everything that we're all doing is fucking copying somebody.
Yeah, that's what
You
I
know
was
what I'm
gonna-
saying?
that's what I
We
was gonna
all
ask you.
copying some
I was gonna ask
motherfucking
you,
body.
How would you feel if
Imitating is a better
How
word
would-
because copying sounds.
Okay,
Or
Yeah.
inspired
imitate.
by-
Yeah.
Because inspired
Inspired
by.
by-
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspired by. I'm
That's
not gonna
natural,
say
but
copy.
How would you feel if they did though. Like, seeing your idea, said that's a good idea. We need that on this station, and then copy and did exactly what.
If they was doing exactly,
would you be offended?
No. Fuck no, I wouldn't be offended.
I think you would.
No. I would not be offended.
Because I would.
I wouldn't.
Nigga.
I wouldn't be
I
offended.
would.
I would.
You know why? Look, I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't be
Burger King?
offended. I would be caught off guard. I would be caught off guard that they
using
are
different
copy,
words.
but I would upset. Why would I be upset?
I mean,
Why would
it's
I
a
be
natural feeling to be upset when someone does what
you're doing.
especially if they do what you're doing and become
Okay,
more successful at it.
so as rappers, do y'all get mad when y'all see 2 Chainz and Snoop Dogg and
You
do
love
y'all
saying
get-
rappers too, nigga.
But
You used to
I'm-
rap too.
but
Don't-
Well,
Okay,
hold
but
on.
I'm
Let me
just
ask.
saying.
Let me
I'm
ask
just
this.
always
Just
throwing
ask-
shade
let
on
me
the
ask
rappers.
this,
I
though.
would be
Rappers.
upset if a
Fuck.
rapper would like to steal my cadence or steal something from me.
They had a
would be
whole
upset about
style.
that.
That's
I
some
would,
shit.
but that wouldn't mean it. That doesn't mean it don't happen. And people steal people's shit and get and become more successful.
It come up.
Okay,
It come up.
But look.
Just like type beats.
So, in the midst of conversation, I'm hearing steal, copy, this, that. But I want to ask if the show was still going strong before Dragon passed. Rest in peace, Dragon. Would this even be a conversation? Would the shit have even be said? Like, because it was going on at the same time. Like, you know. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
Cause like, look, I'm just trying to figure out.
Look.
Like,
To put that in perspective, home cooking came after
Ex-
Texas
ex-
Takeover original.
Exactly.
So that would be up to whoever was on Texas Takeover.
at the time.
At the time.
To see
So
how
we
they-
gotta,
Right.
we really gotta
Right.
ask Creepy because he was the one on doing Texas Takeover and Home
Somebody
Cooking.
tag Kirby.
But it ain't. But I'm not talking about Creepy. I'm talking about you. The opinion that you gave in the group message.
the
You know
opinion.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why I was like, well, I don't know how I got involved in it because I'm not. It's not like I was like sitting at home like I got a fucking bright
Okay,
idea.
so-
I want to do this. I was like, you know
So
what?
feel
This
me.
is what I want to do.
Feel
for
me.
Texas
Feel
and
me
for
when
corporate
I say
and
this.
for all the
When
surrounding areas.
when Cribby came to me and we started doing home cooking, right? It was all of this, yada yada yada. They doing me bad over here, yada 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 yada. He was doing all that, right?
are chirping.
So I get him on to come on and start doing home cooking. The next thing you know, everything that I'm telling him about what I'm trying to do is somehow getting to Nate, and they're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
So your issue's not with
So-
me.
So,
No,
Creep,
my-
so you're
my
saying
issue-
Creepy was
my-
stealing your ideas, giving them to
I'm
Nate.
I'm not saying none of that.
Oh my
I'm not saying
god.
nothing. I'm not saying that he did or didn't. All I'm saying is what I worked with and what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like freak no. When we did the episode by Saved by the Bell, off air, what was going on?
It was weird after that.
Right. It was weird. It was fucking weird. Then we started work. Then I
got 16 people in
chose to
this
let the weirdness
think
slide. You feel me?
For me, it was because he didn't like that I was telling him to ignore the people that are not supporting him. And I'll tell him this again. And if my fucking last profile wasn't deleted, you could post the whole fucking conversation. But all I would tell him was stop fucking worrying about the people who don't support you, bro. Worry about the ones that are. I said, because you ain't giving them the same amount of attention as you are the ones that aren't giving you any attention. Like, that doesn't, don't let that fucking be your downfall and shit. And he stayed focused on that. So that's why I said it just became weird. Like, I don't think we really communicated after that for me on that behalf, So that's on my
I
end
think
on
at that time, though, it was like a weird scene, though, because you had Nate with 105, and then I know he had an issue with 95. They had a little issues going back and forth. You know, he would always mention it because of the shows. And then I don't know how the beef started. I'm not going to speak on all of that, but
Yeah,
I do know. But what I'm trying to get at is that when shit like that starts going on, it starts as a ding on your windshield, and then the more bumps keep popping up, and the more splits keep happening, bro. And everybody I started seeing was just like on some weird shit.
It was like Team Z95 or Team 105, basically.
Yeah, like it was just like, look, dog, it's
So I got a
for the
question.
scene. Cause
You want to hear a funny story? Is that's how fucking We on Fire came about. Like straight up. That was Z9. The initial idea for me was to get them for us. Actually, was to get Z95 and fucking 105 to sponsor the whole fucking thing
and play
bring
against
the
each other.
community against each other. Yeah, and play against each other.
And that's dope, you know.
So we were trying to include them. We know what platforms they hold. Yeah. You know what I mean? We know the power that comes with them.
Yep.
So that's how, that didn't work out. So it just became Bell versus XP.
I like the static, though.
I'm down for it. But
it ain't supposed to be friendly all the time. It's supposed to be
Radio stations are supposed to be in competition with each other. Shit,
That's actual factual.
I knew that. I knew that whenever I was 6 or 7 years old. Like, come on, man.
That is actual factual. But it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. Oh, if I'm a DJ at fucking Z and he's a DJ at 105, it's not supposed to be like. Oh, every time I see him,
no, it shouldn't be beef between the individuals.
Every time he see me, he gonna run up on me. It shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? But it still should be. It's not. It ain't that.
Cinco got something right quick. Go ahead.
I got a question. So was it some weird shit that Bill sent in the group chat talking about the Texas Takeover? Do you consider it weird? You can be real, like.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be real. Nah, so this is the way I see it. Y'all have a group chat, that's y'all. Like, that ain't my fucking business. You know what I'm saying? That's like, if I say some shit between me and my brother,
right?
And then it's like, Bell, did you have a problem, you know what I'm saying, with some shit I said? But if it was about you, that's different.
Right.
Now, the speaking, nobody said my name. Nobody said my name. Nobody called me out my name. Nobody said my name. And that, I don't give a fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of it all, at the end of the day, I see where you're coming from, but here's where I'm coming from.
Right. Nah, and I respect that. And when I messaged you, I never said that, they said your name. I just know that you run Texas Takeover or whatever. Yeah. I haven't listened to any one of them. But you basically did. Hold on, we'll get to you, fam. We'll get to you.
You basically did.
We'll get to you because you was bumping on Facebook all day.
But this is what I wanted to do.
I do that.
This is what I wanted to do. This was my whole fucking.
Or do it and tag me, nigga.
I can't listen to the radio. When was the last time you turned on the radio and were like, damn, like that's a classic. That's a classic. There's good songs out right now, but it's not some shit you're going to remember 20, 30 years from now and be like, oh shit, who you were with, who this, shit that brings up your childhood. You know what I'm saying? So what I wanted to do was turn on the radio and be able to hear some shit that I was like, damn, at least for a little bit.
Right.
So that's why I said, you know what? I want to do Texas classics, everything from fucking 20 to Life to ESG to K Reno and then more. And then do local. Because what's going to catch somebody else, like, you know what I'm saying? If they hear a local just out of nowhere, they're going to kind of be like, whatever.
Right.
But if you start hearing all this shit going and the 2 hours is banging and all of a sudden I pull on fucking... You know what I'm saying? TMP or some shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? People are staying tuned. And that's why I was like, this is what I wanted to do. And in no way did the shit even cross my head. And then later I seen you post that you were going to start doing the home cooking. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool. And I'm very much aware, you know what I'm saying? There's people out there that don't fuck with me just like there's people out there that don't fuck with any of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't fuck
with you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't give a fuck,
And the way you feel about, like, when people don't fuck with people don't fuck with me.
So the question,
as you can see.
So the question is answered. Are they trying to be like your home cooking? He answered the question. No, they're not trying to be like that. So that's all it is. You could have asked him that to his inbox rather than asking other outsourcers. You could ask him straight up, like, hey, bro, y'all trying to be? He would have told you the same answer he just told us right now.
Okay, but this is what I think happened. I think that Bill said some shit that was, George for and jokingly, and I think maybe you
took it some kind of way.
Yeah, you and I can understand. I'm not saying that you for saying like, damn, what this nigga on. I ain't saying that, but you probably looking at it like, damn, what type of shit he on, right?
Well, I respect that, but when I said you won't add him though, I was saying that jokingly, and then he left the group chat and then started Facebook bumping. So that's when it went a whole different way.
Oh. Why did I left? I left because of all of this. I left because of all of this.
And then you started Facebook bumping.
I did say
nigga said I only get 100 streams. Nigga, we can pull up my streams right now, nigga.
Yeah, I left because of the fucking messiness of what transpired.
I was just trolling like you trolling.
I left because of the messiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said some shit. Now, I can understand if I was like, oh, fuck that nigga Trace Boogie. Fuck Wild 105 is a staff record label in the organization. They over there fucking copying what I can see you then going to this nigga and be like, bro, they hating on you. Keep doing your thing. They hating on you.
That could have been in general, though.
None of that ever happened. None of that. I didn't say a name. I didn't say Wild. All I asked was
So if I say home cooking, if I say something about home cooking, who they gonna automatically think?
Bell, of course.
Don't you run Texas Takeover, Trace? That's your name, right?
Bell,
Trace.
of course.
You run Texas Takeover?
Yeah.
This is just how I am.
But
like,
if somebody,
I understand what you're saying too.
If
Go ahead.
somebody came to me,
did you? So you messaged him and told him what?
no, I didn't even tell him what he said. All I said was, "Hey, bro, keep doing your thing at 105.5."
It was like
motherfuckers
general,
hating.
Yeah.
That's
like,
all I
you
said.
know what I'm saying?
If motherfuckers talking about you, if they talking about you, Arson, I'm be like, "Hey, bro, these motherfuckers talking about you. You must be doing something right." You feel me?
Gotta be.
I feel the same way about myself.
Right.
Straight up.
Yeah. And that, so whenever I read it, I was just like, cool, shit. And it made me feel better because it's like, you know.
You feel like you ain't just doing it in.
Yeah, spinning my wheels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, I wanted the feedback. So when I got the feedback, I was like, oh, shit, dope. So I posted the shit and was like, shit, man, appreciate you for giving my flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Not
knowing what the fuck was
And then I think that
on this end over here, you know what I'm saying?
that's what triggered Mr. Bell, guys.
That makes sense.
So I'm like, that's why whenever I get his phone call, like I said earlier, I was like, man, what the fuck is he talking about? Comparison. I was like, oh hell. Okay, now I get the full ins and outs right here. We're trying to sort it out, whatever. But again, like,
again,
it didn't have shit to do with
Why you need a group chat?
Again,
Like-
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, first of all, if anybody knows me, I'm gonna joke. I'm gonna crack jokes all goddamn day.
Not everybody gonna know you though,
Well,
fam.
if you live in Corpus Christi,
Nigga,
if you live in Corpus Christi and you on my
Shut the
Facebook,
This nigga swear
you
he
know
fucking
I'm cracking
goddamn
jokes all day long. It don't matter. I'm cracking
DJ
jokes.
Vlad or something.
I am cracking jokes. It don't matter.
Why you lead a group chat?
Why did I lead a group? Because of this. The mess.
You're here in the mess
The
right now,
mess.
though.
The
So why'd you
mess.
leave
I
if
left
you're here?
because of the mess.
You're
bro.
here right now, though.
That shit was fucking.
You're here right now,
messy.
though.
That shit was female like. That shit was.
Well, it's female, nigga. You're
but-
Facebook posting. What are you talking about?
This right here was to squash that though. Just
Oh,
so
nah.
we know. Just so we all
Nah,
know
yeah,
while we're
we-
here, you know what I mean? Like
hey,
real
we
shit,
good.
Like
I'm-
the music is above all this bullshit to me. Like, and I think
That's
for a
what
lot
it's
of
all
y'all,
about.
'cause
You gotta-
ain't
you gotta like
nobody
things.
in this room.
I'm here for content.
I dropped mine on the floor.
Ain't no. He said I'm here for content. I feel that. I feel that 100%. But ain't nobody in this room ain't put time into this thing that we love, and that's the music.
That's the
what I'm
music.
saying.
This is all for the fucking community. This is all for the
But
all,
yeah,
all for
that's
Corpus,
why we
bro.
in sync. I just want to throw my piece in there.
Nah, yeah.
But I
hell
wake
yeah.
up. I wake up to fucking.
I just
Urban Dictionary fucking
I sent them-
definition of
I did that.
dry hater.
because what did you post? What did you post when you woke up? What did you post when you woke up?
Let me see.
What did you post when you woke up?
Dry
Exactly,
hater.
nigga.
'Cause I ain't never been a hater. Even if I tried to be a hater, I couldn't be a hater.
Nigga, post about another nigga is hating, bro.
What did I post?
Go to your post, bro.
All I posted was I could not be a hater.
This nigga already high. He forgetting what he posted.
I'm not high. That's the thing.
Fuck out here. Let me go to it.
Come on, Mr. Receipts.
Yeah, that's what I am, nigga.
What he post?
Let's see. So, first thing in the morning, I get up on my feed. Let's go to this hood. Where is that? Be a hater is something I could never do, even if I tried. Okay? I never posted anything before that. So, I automatically think he's talking about me because
You automatically
bro, because bro
a hit
posted-
dog will holler.
Hold
A
up.
hit dog will holler.
But it makes
It makes sense.
no,
'cause bro
yeah,
posted-
hit dog will
We
holler.
gotta keep it 100. It makes sense.
Let me talk.
Let him explain.
Bro posted the flowers thing, right? You posted that? He posted the flowers thing first thing in the morning that I gave him his flowers.
Like at 4 or something.
Okay,
at
and
5 in
then
the morning.
I don't know what time is this posted. Then John Bell post. Where is it at? Let me read it again. So y'all don't think I'm tripping, fam? Because I really do. Be a hater is something I can never do, even if I tried. So what I sent to him, what the definition of a dry hater is, I'm connecting two and two together.
And I fucking laughed.
And then he goes on.
I fucking
And then he
laughed.
goes on a span of these erotic Facebook posts for Funniest part of my day was waking up to the definition of dry heading in my inbox. I didn't get tagged. I sent you that. Whole lot of estrogen. I don't know what you're talking about. Niggas get 100 streams on Spotify and get to acting outlandishly. Are you talking about me?
Talking about whoever feels like they outlandish.
Because we can pull up streams right now, nigga.
I'm talking to whoever feels
We
like
can pull up streams right now, nigga.
Look.
Exactly.
I'm
Fuck out of here, bro.
Said.
And hold up, can I say something real quick?
Go for it. I'm just looking for your stream count.
Then I went to you in the messages directly, so niggas don't think I'm just doing this for Facebook clout. And I let you know, where's it at? I said, call it how I see it. Motherfuckers call the wrong number all the time. I said, proof's in the pudding. You legit asking about other niggas rather than asking that person in person. Just like I said, just right now.
I haven't asked about any
Anyway,
other nigga.
You legit went up on me.
Yeah, just for the record, Cinco got 1,264 monthly listeners. So times however much he got on there. That's a good number. I ain't gonna lie. It's more than 100.
I'm just saying.
It's more than 100.
So do you got 100 streams on Spotify?
I got more than 100 streams.
Okay, then so.
But who was you talking about? If you going on a whole shit,
I'm talking to whoever got 100 goddamn streams.
Facebook granted.
I'm talking to whoever got 100 goddamn streams on Spotify.
So, nigga, you can't.
If it ain't
so
you,
by that sense,
if it ain't,
you don't
if it
fall
don't,
in that category.
Got
if it
you.
don't apply, let it fly. That's what I was taught.
But shit, do you got? Have you ever got 100 streams on Spotify?
I don't.
You used to make music.
Rapping, there was no Spotify.
You used to make music.
I did.
Okay.
But when I was rapping,
even if a nigga getting
it was no streaming
even
services.
if a nigga getting 100 streams, that's something, bro. Don't try to downplay that
I'm not
shit.
downplaying shit. I'm just saying,
Oh my
niggas
God.
get 100 streams and act like they fucking doing something.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
done
And if
talking.
you don't have 100 streams, then I'm obviously not talking to you.
I believe that this situation right here is, I mean, he just has a different way of seeing things than you do. Y'all seeing the same situation and y'all disagreeing, and that's okay, but it's a different generation. You from a different generation. We talk tough to each other like that. Not saying he's soft or nothing, but these guys, when you start talking like that, it's time for talk. They ain't ready. They don't talk and play. They ain't like us. You know how we like to play. We fuck around. They get their feelings hurt and then be ready
Hella
to,
quick.
right? But not saying that his feelings was hurt, but he feel like you ain't playing. You for real. You said that and you was for real. You know how you posted, just like he said he's here for content. You posted for a reaction, right? On Facebook, if you say some outlandish shit, it's for a reaction. You need content. You need.
Everything I say is fucking for
Right, but you
it gets a
can't take
reaction.
everything
I can say the
offensive.
most positive
You can't-
shit in the
you
world,
can't take
and
shit
it'll be
personally.
1,000
Well,
comments
definitely.
about
I'm listening
how
to
I'm
you.
a hater or
You know what I'm
how
saying?
I'm
Like-
this, how I'm that. It doesn't matter.
Especially
It
if a
doesn't
nigga
matter.
Don't put your name on it.
That's right.
Don't take it personally.
But Arson, let me ask you something. If y'all going, he's been Facebook talking about you all day. If a nigga post something like that, you gonna
I would.
You gonna be
but
like, this nigga talking about
I
me.
would probably feel that way. That's what I'm
But
saying.
I got
wouldn't
you.
have said nothing though, because it's a small percentage that I could be wrong.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I would feel the same way you feel.
Nah, hell yeah.
I just wouldn't have said. I wouldn't have spoke on it because I'm like, I know this nigga can't be talking about me. He can't be talking about me.
You right.
And that's my self-talk. This motherfucker can't be talking about me.
I appreciate that.
And you gotta keep telling yourself that because if not, because this ain't the first time this gonna happen to you.
Facts.
It's gonna happen more. The more successful you become, the more streams you get, the more shit gonna get misconstrued. And if you speak up on every goddamn thing, you gonna be in a lot of shit.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Dog, because you got way more ahead of you than that little shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Don't even like sweat it. Let it go.
I feel that. Like I said, I'm here for content right now. But I feel where you come, Arson. I feel where you coming. I respect y'all's opinion.
But I don't get respected.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
cool.
mean,
That's
Can
cool.
I
That's fine.
say I
That's
respect
cool.
you? I haven't even got done, nigga.
That's cool.
I ain't even got
My
done.
bad.
As far as the situation today, I get what y'all are saying, but you were coming at me, bro. Like straight up. You could have added me, bro, because
it was a point that he was.
Yeah.
But it was already to a point where he felt attacked too. So then it was a defense but once it gets to that point,
Speak on it. Speak on
it
it.
was already too far.
Yeah.
It was past what it was more than it was supposed to be at that point. When he started
Gotcha.
talking shit to you and the back and forth, at that point it was already
dead.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah. After whatever was said in that, after that, it's just cause shit.
Out of just cause.
Yeah.
I respect you in the music. I respect you everything you do for the local artists. I respect that. As for other shit, I mean, you a man, I'm a man. I ain't gonna disrespect you when I see you. Like you said, people don't gotta disrespect each other when they see you. But on some music shit, we good. But on that other shit, I just don't get down like that.
You felt that
You just don't agree with his ways.
What he said.
Yeah,
Just felt like
because
what he said was
and
wrong.
just like you said, different generational gap.
Yeah.
My friend, we not gonna do that shit, bro. We're
Right.
not gonna sit up there like.
But you can't hold everyone accountable because you wouldn't do it.
Right, you right, you
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because a nigga don't do what you gonna do, you can't say because he did that, he wrong.
You're right, and that's why I deleted my comments and stuff on Facebook because I was like, okay, I can't fall into what somebody else is saying because there's a chance that it may not be about me. So I deleted my comments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He still got his up, but that's cool though. It's cool. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all stream all my music on all platforms. And shout out Haji 95. Actually, I was just on Haji 95 on Friday.
Bell,
Shout
will
out
you
Haji
delete
95.
those comments?
Will I delete them?
Keep them up.
Will I
You said
delete them?
keep 'em up.
I'll delete them.
No, keep them up.
Nah.
I'll delete
He
them.
likes the content. That's what it is. I respect the hustle because that's the new age hustle. The content is the hustle nowadays. So
I don't have no problem with deleting shit.
But I feel
But-
like if they could come down here, over here, and sit down as men and talk about it, then there's no
Facts.
reason to have the fucking comments.
I mean, if
up
they
there.
weren't about
Like,
me-
you know what I'm saying? Like,
If they weren't about to leave him up.
Leave them up. I mean, they're not about me.
point taken.
what else, freak?
It don't matter to me. I'll leave them hoes up. I'll take them hoes down. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna joke. I'm gonna crack jokes. I might get up tomorrow and crack more. I might leave this bitch and crack some more jokes. Anybody who fucking knows me knows I'm a joke. But
And I know you're a joker too. I think we all know you're a joker, but at the same time, and even if he maybe do, which he don't, by y'all were talking about it in the inbox, and then he seeing you post that shit on Facebook.
And nigga didn't
it really looks
he
like
didn't respond
you're
back
shooting
to me.
slugs at him. Yeah,
He didn't respond back to me in the messages either. It just went straight to Facebook
I
post.
can see why he think that.
yeah.
But nah, it's all respect in the music for sure. You doing what you're doing for the local artists. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Trace Boogie, you doing what you're doing. Y'all keep doing because us up and coming artists, you know, we really need that spotlight, and y'all are giving it to us. So appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
For
sir.
sure, for sure. Y'all go on and let us know what y'all got going on with the shows and shit, you know what I'm saying? We got 105 and Z95 in the same motherfucking house, man. You know what I'm saying? 105 and Z95 in the same motherfucking house, you know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying?
And the
You talking
next
about the type beat,
generation.
fam?
And the next generation. You know
And the
what I'm
next
saying?
generation.
So this is what we doing over here. So
You know, this shit. Like I'm like so like in the same room is me, Freak, and Bell. I remember doing shows, man. Like in what was it, bro? Like 2010,
10, yeah.
right? And this is when Bell had the dreads and shit.
He had just started out.
I had
But
the
not-
little
but-
baby ass dreads.
the shit was like tight knit, bro, because there was a show every week. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was Dax. Shout out to Dax.
Shout out, big
Dax
shout out to Dax.
Dax Productions. And then there was all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then
no
there was
lie.
all of us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
big shout out to
Hey,
Dax, man.
nobody was putting on their own shit. So back then it
Mhm.
was either fucking Dax or fucking Nico at the time.
Yeah.
Yup.
doing it.
Rest in peace, Nico.
Yeah, for
G,
sure.
Rest in
for real.
peace,
R.I.P.
Nico.
But going back to that and then seeing how everything's done grew, it's ridiculous, bro. Like,
That's what I be saying too.
and then when I came back home, it was at the right time because all the shows were popping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there was a show, like every month, and it was a big
Hell
artist, and then
Yup.
a lot of artists were doing their own stuff.
Yup.
And then there was stuff at Brewster, there was stuff at Concrete Street, and then there's stuff that happened that I can't speak on, whatever that they did, but
Beyond our
it just
Pay
stopped.
grade.
It stopped. You know what I'm saying? And there hasn't been a real fly show, and I'm glad you asked that because now, like, I want to do to where I can just say shit. I'm gonna say shit on the air. So if there's some shit popping, like, I know everybody's going to the different venues. They're going to the Vibe. They're going to the Bridge, and they're getting their stuff
Therapy,
going.
all that shit.
I feel like it's a great opportunity for everybody that's trying to do these shows to connect with us so we can actually just say, hey, you know what? Y'all are putting the flyers out digitally, physically, and now you have radio personalities
Fucking with y'all.
and from 2 stations, no less.
Fucking with y'all.
And it can be said and it could be done and advertised because that's what we're doing at that moment. You know what I'm saying? That's the sole purpose of the show. So they can't take it away from us and be like, oh, you can't say that. You can't advertise for it. So, man, y'all go check these people out. They're performing at, bam,
Such and such.
this coming weekend or this next 2 weeks. catch them. You know what I'm saying? Promotion is promotion on airways, promotion on the digital technology at its finest, bro, that we can actually, you know, adapt utilize and make it happen, bro. And I think we should do a show and just keep it because not 995.
Look, this nigga just jumped up, ready.
This nigga just jumped up. Not 105, but
the city.
The city's doing a show, and you know what? We're showcasing and supporting local, and that's what the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be live.
I'd rather do it like that. I honestly would.
Like I said, like I was saying earlier, the whole fucking We on Fire shit, the basketball game, charity games that we do.
Yep.
And that was intended to be like that and didn't play out for that reason. But
No, it didn't. Tell the real reason why it didn't fucking play out.
I mean,
everybody want to be real on the show tonight. Let's
tell the reason.
shit. The reason why I wasn't like that.
I'm gonna go to the car. Get my other gun. No, y'all.
It was like how it was last year because the first year niggas got outlandishly mopped.
No, we're talking about why it wasn't Z95 but versus Wild 105.
Yeah.
Oh,
how come it turned in? Because the
come it
original
wasn't that?
idea was
It
supposed to be Z95 versus Wild 105, and then it turned into Team Bell versus Team XP.
The reason why it didn't turn, it wasn't
Let's see what
Z.
he says.
And like you say, we're gonna keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
We gonna keep it a buck. We gonna keep it a buck. The reason
waiting.
why it didn't play out Wild versus Z is because Z was at the top of the charts. So I'm talking about it as far as ratings. So if Wild was to beat us in that first game, they had something to hold over our head, and Z didn't want that.
And that was Bell keeping it a buck. I wasn't sure he was gonna tell the truth. That's why I said that's on you to tell.
Yeah, a basketball game.
And then I thought, and maybe I'm wrong, but I also thought that it was, and this had nothing to do with you really, but it was also maybe some radio stations weren't really down with cross promoting each other as far as like we're doing a basketball game versus the other radio station type shit.
It wasn't that. It was more the fact that
they didn't want to take that loss.
They didn't want to take that loss.
As a newer station, you don't want to take
yeah,
that loss. To
they
the
didn't want
OG.
to. They didn't want to take that loss. But I was assuring them that we wasn't going to lose. I was really assuring them like, hey, there's no way we're gonna lose this game. There's no way. There is no.
Just so we're clear, for We on Fire 3, their sponsorship has just doubled because of that. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't believe in us the first 2 years. Now they're gonna have to pay.
So
a little more Z95.
That's why it wasn't Z versus Wild, because they didn't want Wild to beat us by a fucking point, and they holding that shit over our head. And at the time, the two top people on both stations was already clashing with each other. Yeah. You feel me? So they didn't want to give that extra motivation to the little brother trying to take over to the big brother. So that's why it wasn't the two radio stations versus each other. If we keeping it a stack.
So this is gonna be different this time around.
Yeah, it's gonna be different.
I
want straight artists.
Team Bell versus Team DJ
I
Lil
want
King.
straight artists. So if you listening out, I want nothing but artists, promoters, DJs, radio personalities, clothing designers, anything that you have to do with the culture. I'm sorry, Cam. I'm sorry, Erwin. I'm sorry, all y'all that got to play last year and it didn't help. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. We gotta keep it. We gotta keep it true. We gotta keep it on
Team
some rock
Bell
drop.
versus Team DJ Lil King. I'm picking anybody.
Look,
Hey, I'm right here.
Nah, I'll follow the rules. We don't want to see that Team XP shit again. Straight up. We keeping it 100 on here. We don't want to see Team Bell versus Team XP again. No, it's time for something new.
We 2-0. We 2-0. We 2-0.
I've been playing basketball lately too. Yeah. Yeah.
We 2-0, and then like. And like they didn't get their first lead of the.
No disrespect, X people. We don't want to see that.
They
again,
didn't.
bro.
They didn't get a lead in the second game until like late in the second half.
Yeah, second game was definitely a better game.
Yeah, the second game was definitely better, but it still came out. Oh, we know you in the boxing.
Shit.
The only rapper that I know that be fucking boxing like that is AB, and he fucking do karate and shit. He don't really box.
That
he do karate.
GG Crash.
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah,
That's what he
Crash.
do.
Yeah.
Crash be doing the backyard.
Oh, Crash, yeah.
That's
Oh, you
right.
know
He
what?
was on your-
Oh yeah, shout out to Crash.
Yeah, shout
'cause
out to
that
Crash,
nigga
man.
That nigga
Hey,
got a
somebody say
homemade
Crash.
boxing yard ring in his backyard. Yeah, he do.
God.
Yeah.
That nigga got that whole lined up with tires and and dental floss.
He said they like WCW.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
that nigga got about 2 twin beds under that bitch.
Now imagine hitting the commentary on that on the side of the thing. We go live with it.
Oh God, yeah. I just remember.
You
Yeah,
should
that
do
nigga
that.
Crash
Full
do got a
package.
he
Full
do
package.
got a
WrestleMania,
motherfucking,
Bell versus
boxing
Cinco,
ring and
main
shit.
event.
For sure. Well, we're gonna start off with Trace with Texas Takeover. How does a local artist get on Texas Takeover, and then we'll ask Bill the same thing.
Man, all you got to do is just send your music to txtakeover1055@gmail.com. Man, just make sure it's edited, recorded right. Just, make sure it's professional. If it's, please, for real.
Please,
Um,
heavy on the professional.
And you're going to be able to submit a bio as well.
I'm just stop you right there. You sound funny compared to Bell. Bell sounds aggravated as fuck when he says that now.
Cause I have to
like-
say it so many fucking times.
So like hearing how calm
Wait till
you're
Trace
saying
is on
it,
by this 20th,
Yeah.
25th
I
show.
said
Then he
shit
gonna
so
be
many
like
fucking
saying the same
times.
shit.
Why the fuck that shit say final? It's not.
But let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead.
Why the fuck does this shit say track
For real.
1?
Yeah, now just make sure it's edited, man. And I'm gonna if we get to the point where we're gonna put it on, I'm gonna get you a paper that you're gonna fill out digitally. It's gonna be for a bio, and give me all the information. Don't just be like, I'm from Quade Hood and I rap. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Like,
That's it.
not that, and that's no disrespect to nobody for real. I'm just saying, like, everybody got a block they represent and they want to say that, but like, I'm really asking you for a
Tell a
bio,
little
like,
story. Yeah, tell a little
Tell
story.
me, like,
Yeah.
how long you been rapping?
Yeah,
When did you
exactly.
start rapping?
Yeah.
What was your
What,
inspiration?
yeah,
That
you know what
type
I'm saying?
of
Like,
shit.
give me.
I'll go look at my bio on
You know
Spotify.
what I'm trying to say? So,
Nigga said I rap and I'm from Molina. Okay,
rap-
buddy,
I
you
rap
going
and I
on
sell
first.
bricks. My nigga, I got you, bro.
Shit.
You got homies from the hood to send you music?
Not really, bro.
You say it's TX. I'm off.
TX Takeover 1055@gmail.
I'm on the same time
You
you
know,
on Artisan.
honestly, bro,
I
I'm
already
not,
got
I'm
that
not an
hood.
out there cat no more, dog. Like, I've been staying to myself and shit. I got a lot of people that want to send me music, but I'm gonna be real with you, like, they bullshit.
Yeah.
I tell them, give me the edit. I
And they
got
send
you.
you
I'm
the-
sending it in 5 minutes. I ain't heard
5
shit.
weeks later.
Yeah, he said
Oh,
it's
my
5
bad. I
weeks.
meant to send you that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send you
so-
that right now.
But and you would, like, to me, and this is why it aggravates me, is because the door is open.
Bruh, I was just telling Freak the other day, it aggravates me, and I'm not even a rapper, like, it aggravates me, like, to see, like, and I was talking about, like, the podcast like I have here, like, and I guess it goes hand in hand with what y'all got going on. If I was a rapper, bro, I'd be knocking on your door. Not literally your door, but knocking on that email door.
I would.
Knocking on that door, that email door, and knocking on my email door or inbox or whatever, in his inbox, however you can to get in contact with them to try to get your shit on air or try to get an interview or some type of something going on. Like, there's just too many avenues here to not be pursued by the artists that we have here.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know if they think they're too good for
But-
the avenues. Like,
But is it the same way for the people that can help these local artists? I mean, if you got good music at a point in time, do the DJ or whoever is gonna put them on the radio or whatnot, can they come up to the artist and be like, hey, bro,
Yeah. I mean,
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
you can.
I'm just asking.
And that's what I've been doing, and I'm gonna be real because So I had already started talking about the Texas Takeover and dropping hints that I was gonna do it, right? And I was like, February is gonna start. I had already put out a flyer. Shout out to MRAF, man, Keith Ramito, for doing the graphics. for me.
MRAF.
All day.
He, you know what I'm saying, he did the graphics for me. We started putting out the flyers. Like 1-2 people hit me up. And then I'm still talking to like a lot of locals in person and on Facebook, and they know I got it going on, and they're like, not got it going on, but they know I got the shit going on.
You got your shit. You popping your shit.
So I'm trying to, get some shit going. I had to take the route to turn around and start hitting people on the emails. Hey, bro, you got music that you ready to put on the radio? Just make sure it's edited. Send it to me. I got you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got you. Hitting people up, I got you. I went as far as putting a post and saying, like, hey, is there anybody from the surrounding areas, the Valley, San Antonio, whatever. So that's why on, like, week 2, I had Valley artists and I had San Antonio.
That was because you couldn't get enough Corpus artists?
But see, at the same time, too, like, as an artist, a lot of people be spamming your inbox telling you to send music here, reviews.
But a fan, my homeboy Marcus, just basically commented and said, nah, as an artist, you need the DJ. The DJ doesn't need you. And I can agree because as a DJ, nigga, I got 5,000 songs in my laptop that I can fucking play whenever I'm out there. No, so it's on you to come and earn a slot from one of them fucking songs. You know what I'm saying?
And I wanna. Some people be in your inbox on Instagram and shit on Facebook, and you send them people your shit, and it ain't nothing. Ain't no review. Ain't
but
nothing.
I think I know what you're talking about.
So if it's the first time people seeing it, like that's probably why people
they don't tap in at
so
first.
Because they gotta be like, oh, it's for real. Now this shit gonna start sending.
Yeah.
And there's so many people be telling me to send music here and there. And
hell yeah. I definitely agree with that. Hell yeah.
Definitely. I'm gonna just piggyback off of what Cinco said. It's like the artist. I mean, the DJ can necessarily find the artist, but at the same time, as an artist, you want to put yourself out there. Like you want the DJ to know your name. You want to do that. In order for you to do that, you have to put in that groundwork. You have to be the one going to the DJ in the clubs, even though you may not even be in the club like on some chilling shit. Just go in the club. Hey, here's $20, $30. Play my shit. Yeah. Play my shit. And get your reaction.
Don't give them the game now.
I'm saying, well,
you on some real shit. You on some real shit.
If we keeping it a buck, goddammit. If we keeping it a buck, goddammit, that's what we gonna do.
And that's
DJ Fame phone ringing off the
facts.
Just like Lil King said.
All that, no disrespect, Arson, but give them the game. That's why.
Just like Lil King said,
we have these problems now.
I feel like whoever came up with that saying was a broke nigga with some game.
Right.
So
whoever came up with that saying, the game is to be sold, not told, was a broke ass nigga that had some game, that he tried to hit a lick on a nigga that had some money. So he was like, I'll tell you this shit, but you gonna have to pay me.
Yeah.
A broke ass nigga that had some game came up with that saying.
I'm gonna tell you something. You remember when the gold rush, right? California. This was a gold rush. It was the most lucrative time in that time when they went to California. The only niggas that made the most money weren't the niggas looking for gold. It was the niggas that was selling them boys shovels to find the gold. They made the most money. That's why I'm saying if you got the information that you know gonna make somebody lucrative and successful.
But at the same time, you can tell niggas a game and they will still not listen.
So I got a question. I got a question for y'all since y'all over the local hours or what? Or
we're not the gatekeepers.
Yeah, I'm not a gatekeeper.
So
for sure, I'm not no gatekeeper.
Y'all seem like it without trying to be because of where y'all sit.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you are considered a gatekeeper.
Not in a bad way.
But I'm really not.
No, I'm not saying that's what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm really not a gatekeeper.
So
go ahead.
So the question I got is, so as an artist, if I'm looking at a radio station and say it's a local hour. I haven't heard y'all's local hour yet, so I'm not talking about y'all's local hour. I want to clarify that. So say that you got 5 people on there, and those 5 people their music isn't quality. I'm not gonna say trash, but it's not quality.
So what do you mean by not quality? Because you're
What do you mean by quality?
Quality music or quality sound?
Quality music or quality sound, any one of those.
To me, quality sound, nigga, that shit shouldn't even cut the submission. That shit shouldn't even make the submission.
But hold up, time out. But it's open submissions, so anybody can send their music.
Anybody.
Okay.
You can send your music, but it's like if
it gotta be up to par.
It's gotta be.
Okay.
And when I say that, I mean like sound.
And that's what I'm asking.
And
so
you can like. I want to put the local artists on. It's hard. It's hard.
Yes.
It's hard, bro.
It's hard.
Because look, I want to help the scene.
Yes. Can I finish this real quick?
It's
hard. So for y'all, can y'all let like us underground artists like it's not like y'all say this in the music, but it's not necessarily you're not saying quality music. Can you let them know, like, hey, bro, like, send your best stuff. Make sure.
First of all, it starts with the fucking engineer.
There we go. Talk to him.
It starts with an engineer. Like, don't say, oh well, shit. My papa mixed this outside in the fucking in the garage where he changed tires at. No, that shit ain't gonna work. And when it comes to sound, I know
Or who mixed and mastered it? I did it myself.
Yeah, because
I did it myself.
Because look, you can have a banging ass song, bro. You can have a tight ass flow. You can have a tight ass beat. But
YouTube.
as soon as you turn it on and that shit is not mixed right, that shit is going in the
Man,
trash.
I've heard some
That shit
fire
is-
songs out
that
of
shit is
Corpus
going
that
in
just
the
weren't mixed and
trash.
mastered right. Like
And you
some
gotta
fire
think
songs.
about it. You gotta think about it. Not only do you hear it out of your studio speakers, we gotta play it over fucking
The radio airs, yeah.
airwaves.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
So you know what I'm saying? So the quality gotta be A1.
And I think
Everybody recording
gotta
at the
be.
same spot though. Like three,
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
hey,
Not everybody.
3-4 spots.
It's to me, it's only like three spots that's putting out.
shout out my
quality
dog
shit.
J Minus. He got
feel me?
quality shit out of Alice. He do all my shit.
Well, I'm talking about here in Corpus. In Corpus, I
Kind of
don't-
consider. But anyways, like I'm saying though, I get where you're coming from, and like a lot of underground artists, we don't know that. We think that we can just
That's why
send,
you need
send
to-
music, send music, send music.
That's
Not
why
me
you need to have a
necessarily.
good engineer.
Okay, I got a question for Cinco.
Talk to me.
Back in the day, whenever an artist, I don't really listen to the radio too much nowadays, but I'm pretty sure they still do it. Back in the day, whenever an artist was getting ready to drop an album, they dropped a single to lead up to the album.
Yeah.
Do your generation drop singles, or do y'all just throw a whole bunch of shit out
So-
there and see what sticks to the wall, or do you pick a single and run with the single?
So it's
I seen you at Z95 like a couple of times. So are you going up there with just like, hey, I'm just here for a free for all, or are you going up there with a song that you're pushing?
every song that I went, the songs that I took, those
Yeah.
were engineered or produced by high level producers, engineers. Jay Lacey out in
But those
Houston.
were like, that was like the single.
That
Like, okay, out of
single.
all my songs I got right now, this is the one that I'm picking to,
Yes,
to
it had
push.
the music video, everything included.
Facts.
Everything is
Okay,
gonna go
that's
with
exactly
that.
what I'm talking about.
And
Yes,
that's what
yes.
this last time I went, I promoted my EP, but I have a song that I'm releasing that's gonna go with the EP.
Oh, really?
Necessarily, but as you say that, a lot of artists, you know, we're in the wave of TikTok, so it's like, is somebody gonna legit listen to a whole album, or it can just take one song that you put out that's gonna blow?
Yeah.
So a lot of us
Just like
younger,
that.
But see, sorry, I don't mean to cut
no,
you
you
off.
good.
Here's the problem with that shit. The mind frame around that makes for, and I'm not the best fucking artist, but I'm gonna toot my horn and I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Now here's the thing: the mind frame that's settled all around that about, oh, you could just have one good song and the rest could be trash. Like, not like the effort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Into putting those. As long as I come up with one single, the effort for these don't have to be up to par. Like back in the day. Oh, God damn, that makes it sound old.
It make me sound like shit. It make me
Bruh.
sound old listening to the shit.
You know, okay, so look. So
Everybody in here certified old heads. I'm letting y'all know that right now.
We already went over that
I'm
discussion.
I'm finna turn 36.
so back in the day, bro, like he's right. They did one single to fucking fire you up for what's going on, and then they would do whole press runs, and everything was about that one single. That's how they hyped you up.
Right.
And then you had a fucking fire album in the background.
Yeah.
Right.
Because when they cop the album, they have to have a whole thing to listen to. They're actually spending fucking $20 on these albums. Some
yeah.
of them
Has skits and
$26.
shit, all of that.
Now, you got 20-something songs on some of them, fucking double discs, triple disc sometimes. Not even just with the screwed version. I'm talking about double disc, like triples. Everything regular music. It's a whole fucking album.
Right.
Now, if you failed to produce badass shit with that first album, you're done.
But
You know what I'm saying? You can recoup all the money that you had to, but if the label sees, you know what? He didn't give it to us.
And see,
on this
and
shit,
that's
you know
that's the label way. I feel that, and that's like the old school way. But now, like a lot of people are staying independent, and there's a lot of artists in the city too that release like hot single after single after single after single. So necessarily, you don't need an album, but I see the track record. Like if they listen to one song, they want to listen to more music. They can
See,
listen
and
to a whole body of work. Then they're like, okay, yeah.
Right, and I know I'm old enough to know what he talking about. I'm young enough not to do it no more because, like, I just seen what happened. The music game is hip hop is hip. It's gonna stay hip. That's the first part about it. So it's
Super
always
facts.
gonna be hip. And what happened was when all these outlets came, YouTube and Instagram and all the TikToks and all of these outlets that made artists be able to
Pop.
be seen at the press of a button, it took away from what that build up, that anticipation
Yes.
to something,
Yeah.
because it's always something else on the phone. It's always something else. So if you ain't, it's like it went from quality to just quantity.
Quantity. Yeah.
It's just quantity.
Just keep
Keep
doing it.
content.
Just
Keep
doing
music, keep content.
And you know what? It crossed, like you said, as soon as all this shit came with the internet and everything blended. So now making a fucking song is not even making a song no more. We want it to go viral.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm to the point now as an artist. I'm almost about to stop even paying for whole videos. I'm just gonna do one
Hey,
minute.
Little micro video.
I swear,
Yeah, 1 minute.
I swear to
I
God,
can't post 2 minute video anyway.
I swear to God, on Instagram, I got like a notification. I ain't gonna say I went viral, but it's like 1,900 likes on a post on a song that I made a long time ago, talking about Juice WRLD and Ali Lottie. It's controversy going on with them. I made that song 6 months ago, and it was what was current. They took it and ran with it, and they made a whole thing about it. I got like over 300 streams just off of that in that day. So it is about the virality moment now, which it sucks because people that actually do music and really love it and love the game, love the process and everything, is getting away from that. But
It's an algorithm game, though.
yeah, it is.
Algorithm
Yeah,
game.
Like
Yep.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like and that's the crazy part is like, cause I see a lot of people blow up on TikTok, and some of them are fucking dope. Like there's some dope motherfuckers on TikTok.
Oh, yeah,
but
hell
then
yeah.
there's people that get way bigger than them
They
off of some dumb shit.
Super dumb shit.
Now look, here's the deal. People are confusing virality because it's dumb.
Is that a fucking word? Did we
No.
just make up a
Well, it
word
is
today?
tonight.
virality is a word. Virality is a word.
I knew exactly what he was
You know
talking
what I'm
about.
Virality is a
I know
word.
what he means. I know what he means, but
In
I'm
my head, like,
Virality is a word.
Everybody just
everybody-
it's
yeah.
a word tonight.
It's a word tonight, goddammit.
So they're confusing the virality of doing some dumb shit and putting it to a beat or whatever to an actual hit.
Yeah.
Because people are on the net now talking about, man, dog, that's a hit. That's not a hit. Like that's not a hit. Like that's not gonna be remembered here in the next year and a half.
But the thing about
You know
that
what
though,
I'm saying?
because it's discouraging as an artist when you see it, like when you working and grinding and doing shows and building a fan base, fan at a time, like one fan at a time, and then you see somebody
is a
post
fucking word.
something on
Hey,
TikTok,
shout out Kingsville.
and then,
Shout out
bam, they go
Kingsville.
It is a
viral,
fucking
right?
word.
So it's like, that's cool.
It's a
way I
fucking
look
noun
it,
at
when
that.
you build it like that fan by fan, when you finally get to a point, you got like a cult-like following. People that seen you come
Yup.
from nothing to
To
something.
something.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they gonna stick with you when
No
you
matter
start
what.
dropping trash.
Yeah. They shook your fucking
Like
hand
it's
and
people
bust
like
shit
certain
off.
artists can just
Or not just that, like we were talking about the J. Cole situation. Me and Freak did something to where we figured out that J. Cole basically drops an album every 2 years. But like y'all were saying, his foundation is built from the ground up. It's not viral.
It's not
So
viral.
we don't ever consider J. Cole, oh, he fell off because it's been a year or a year and a half since he's dropped the album. You're more just like sitting there just waiting
on it. 'Cause
Waiting
it's
on
a
it.
high demand. He's built
Exactly.
a high demand.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's the key.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all talking some real shit
It
too.
gets
Appreciate
watered
that.
down, bro. Like in my fucking view, everything is just watered down when it comes
Everything,
to
the algorithm water it down more because it's like if you want to get spins on the Spotify or you want to get spins on Apple Music, you gotta sound similar to the
something
songs
else.
that's getting played
Yeah.
within the algorithm.
Legit.
Yup.
And anything,
Legit,
so
it's
it take away
crazy.
from uniqueness.
Yeah.
It take away from individuality. It take away from the artists that's making it. If you listen to the artists, if you listen to Yo, if you listen to Gorilla, every song got to be that same cadence.
Yeah.
Gorilla
That same
says
beats
she-
per minute and shit like that.
Everything is the
Yeah.
same.
That's
The
trap
rope-
shit.
because that's what they're pushing,
And
they,
that's
they
what
have
the-
a whole.
That's just the name of the
formula
game right
what
now, though.
sells.
Yeah.
They have a whole formula of what sells, so it's like, you know what? We've been doing this for so long. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
We ain't gonna take a chance on what we don't know about, so we're gonna keep fucking running this bullshit.
But how do y'all explain the person who does break that mode? 'Cause
Which
they're-
mode?
The fucking trend that's going on, whatever.
You really
Somebody
can't.
well, like you said earlier, it's a unique person.
Yeah.
But I mean, for one person to come, like for a J. Cole to come out during Amigos' reign type shit, that's the opposite of Amigos.
You just gotta
fan.
keep pushing.
Not fan, but cadence at least.
Right.
So for J. Cole to be J. Cole, he had to sound nothing like
He was independent, right?
He did it though. I mimicked it.
No, like when he
Mimicked the
Nation.
cadence. I copied your style. The great. He did it. He mimicked the cadences. He fed in. He just put himself into it.
Right.
I think he
Roc
built
Nation.
this foundation from the ground up to the point wherever it got time for J. Cole to get signed, it was basically like they was gonna fucking sign him regardless because one label probably figured, hey, we can't. They probably figured out even though it ain't his time right now, we can't miss out on him.
Right.
So you
That's like
you
on
do
everybody
realize that
does
labels do sign people and then put them off
Sit
for a
on
whole
them,
fucking
yeah.
year, sit on them. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Shit like that.
But
What was the question though
Yeah,
that I
he-
wanted to ask was
Go ahead.
about J. Cole was how, you're asking okay because it was brought up. How did he break the mold, right?
Yeah.
How would somebody? Yeah,
yeah.
okay. But then J. Cole came. That was the example. So what I want to know in this situation is who was his fucking monster behind him at that time?
Yup.
Because like Kanye, I didn't know who the fuck Kanye was until he came out with what was it? College Dropout.
To the wire, through the wire. That was
Through
his
the Wire,
first single.
okay,
Yeah.
That song's so
And
fucking
you're right
hard.
because I had no idea who the
Turns
fuck he
out-
was.
It was on Jay-Z's CD.
So I ain't listen to Jay Z like
I didn't
that, so
listen to
I didn't know
Jay-Z like
shit.
that,
You know what I'm
but-
saying? Like,
He was a producer. So the thing was exactly. So the thing is like he was behind the scenes for a minute, building up, taking time, and then he got unleashed. So to us, it's like, oh, this is a new cat.
Exactly.
But he
You know what
really
I'm
been putting in
Yeah.
work.
Put it in the work.
yeah.
Been putting in the work.
Giving them the music.
Like okay.
And he's definitely right because I remember watching MTV or BET and seeing that through the wire video and basically thinking like, oh yeah, this is a new nigga right here. Damn, he got into a car wreck and then
And
he
it
started
got
rapping,
popping,
and now he
yeah.
rapping like, damn, where this nigga come from?
It's
You
a
know what I'm
whole
saying? Like,
product, and they sold it, bro. And,
Yeah.
and they did it.
Yeah.
That'll go hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it. Inspiring.
Yup.
Inspiring. Yeah, it showed.
Yup.
He was giving the demos to people.
Giving up in the record labels.
They were ignoring his ass.
Yeah, they
Damn.
was.
People were like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
But he
and
just
weren't
kept
those like the
pushing.
rock executive too and shit
Yeah.
like that? Y'all
Real
already.
and all them people. I seen all that shit. So we saying that to say this, man. Like you just got to put in the work and constantly put in work. Constantly,
what else,
constantly,
you know
constantly.
what else too that'll break the algorithm too? I seen this happen. It's when there's a city as a whole with a sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'll break the algorithm all the fuck up.
Quick.
But see the thing about corporates, there is no sound.
Everybody has their own.
There's no.
It's
but
not-
see, if
yeah,
you
it's
look
not
at,
one
if you look
sound.
at Chicago, or if you look
Right.
at them boys that broke
Right.
out of Jacksonville, or them boys that's breaking the algorithm, they got a collective. Even the boys in the Bay still.
Because
Yup.
they all sound alike. So
Yup.
Collectively, they got a sound
Yup.
that's gonna bust the algorithm wide open.
Yup.
But I
Bust
ain't
it
mad
ass.
at corporates because Houston don't got it either.
Dallas
They ain't
don't
got
got
a
it
sound
either.
no more.
Anymore.
Anymore. No, but when they did, they broke. It wasn't no algorithm.
Yeah,
but
I was
they-
just
they
about to
tore the
say that
game
too.
up.
Yeah.
See,
They
but
fucked
you
it
know,
up.
and it's like you said, hip hop will always stay hip, and everything adapts, it grows. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly, when it came to when you said Corpus didn't have a sound, I took it as a good one because we don't.
I don't want to be.
I don't. Yeah, like you could tell somebody from Atlanta. You could tell somebody from
Detroit.
Chicago,
Tennessee.
Louisiana.
You know, all of that shit. You could
North,
tell.
South Carolina.
And
Yeah.
and it's not a bad thing, you know, if it helps them, it helps them. But on this end over here, I think it's a beautiful thing, bro, that everybody's just sounds fucking different.
and I
It
just,
sounds
But
different.
I hear a sound coming though. It's
Yeah.
a sound developing. I hear it because it's coming because we all in the same studio. We fucking around with it. I hear a sound coming, but it ain't mature yet.
Go ahead, Cinco.
I just want to say, like, for like the artists, upcoming artists, like, you know, don't worry about getting on the radio right away or getting your streams up right away.
Yeah.
Just take the time because anybody that does music, they gonna tell you, just like Arson was saying, it take time. Like this shit is not
Not
1
overnight.
year. Oh shit, I'm on the radio. Boom, 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 boom. Nah, hell no. You're gonna go through a lot of shit to get you to the point that where you gonna be at. TMP, they on tour right now. You feel me? Like they didn't start like, oh shit, we right on tour with these niggas. No, it took time. So just don't get discouraged.
It's
is
gonna
the
be
main
a lot
thing.
of bad days. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts.
It's gonna be a lot of bad days. It's just what do you do after them bad days? Do
Ha-
you sit around and just mope about it, or are you gonna get off your ass and work?
Have those DJs and have those record labels knocking at your door,
Exactly.
Yeah.
coming for you, and
Yeah.
then you'll be like, okay, bet.
And the way to have them DJs knocking at your door,
Quality
is you quality music, and you gotta go fuck with them.
Yeah, facts.
Like You got to go fuck with them. You got to.
Well,
go fuck with
I
DJs.
want.
You got to fuck with the radio personality.
I want to speak. I want to speak on it locally, being a local DJ. If I'm trying to tap in, or the way what you were saying earlier, the DJ to go look for the artist. The only way that me as a DJ would go look for an artist is if maybe that artist and sent me a friend request and he's just posting fire ass content to the point where I'm like,
damn, who is that?
Who
nigga?
is that dude?
Yeah,
so I might
fact.
not even know you. But just because we friends on Facebook, I see what you got going on.
Keep pushing it.
And I may be wanting to fuck with that song. Okay, hey, maybe that song will go perfect on fucking one of my mixtapes. If I'm working at a radio station, hey, that song would be perfect for one of my mix shows or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the ways you can. But a lot of people don't even send the DJs or the radio personalities friend requests or DMs or whatever kind of emails or whatever way you can get in touch with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. So
These dudes work at radio stations and they having to reach out to artists
and that's
beyond Corpus Christi city limits
crazy.
to get enough content to be played
crazy.
on a fucking radio station that is played between here and fucking Beeville?
Kingsville, Beeville.
I haven't tapped in with the DJs and stuff here in Corpus yet, but I did go to Austin and tapped in with all of them. So, yeah, it worked.
So what if the radio station or the DJ is not feeling the song that the artist submits, but somebody else is, like the streets or whatever the fuck?
Keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
But I mean, how far do you have to push before your ears hear what the fuck my people are
No,
telling you?
at that point, go do it. If the DJ ain't fucking with it, but the streets is, go shoot a motherfucking video and have the motherfucking the streets behind you.
Or just so stats.
Yep, and have the streets behind you. And then and then at that point, if the DJ ain't fucking with it, then the DJs look like a fucking hater.
Right.
And that's the one thing a DJ don't want to do is look like a fucking hater.
Facts. Super fucking
like if your shit's trash, your shit's trash. You can't be mad at me. But if your shit's good and I don't want to fuck with it because
I don't think the hood gonna fuck with it, and then you go shoot a video in the hood with the niggas fucking with it.
I feel like
it's okay.
I feel like if I did that, I wouldn't give you that chance after that. If you did that to me and turned me down,
facts,
and I went and shot that fucking video, I ain't never coming back to your ass.
That's fine.
Because if I did that video the way you're saying,
well, it depends on.
If I did that video because of that, because of you turning me down, I'm gonna show them now. Show my video, show my hood, and bounce. I'm gone.
Bam.
You should have believed in me when I told you I was this.
Bam.
Okay, so would you do that with Def Jam?
Would I do that with Def Jam?
In same position, but instead of the radio, it's Def Jam. Fuck that, I ain't signing with y'all because y'all said this song wasn't shit, but now y'all seen I got the hood behind me. Now y'all want to sign me?
But
you gonna turn that down?
But that opens up another can of worms because at that point, if you're talking Def Jam,
you're talking Def Jam. Shit.
So you're saying you're taking the song? So you're saying you're taking it to the next radio station?
Yeah, that's what we're looking at right here.
Okay.
I'm looking at.
Okay, I guess I'm looking at like you're saying.
I'm looking at 2 radio stations and a fucking.
I guess I'm looking at like you're basically saying.
So if y'all turn me the fuck down and I pop off with a video that everybody fucking loves, I'm sorry, dog. I'm gonna go above you. Now we're going to the Houston radio station.
Already.
You gotta do shit like that though.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, you know,
I would have felt that way though. Like
I really would have applied it that way, you know, and for them like to come back and be. I mean, I ain't gonna. It's always gonna be.
Well, that's when you have to realize.
I'm gonna be like, you remember when you didn't believe me? I'm gonna hold you on that forever.
Okay, and your personal holdings and your personal
feelings
might fuck up your business.
Yeah, as an artist, you can't do that.
Because you can't mix personal shit with business.
That karma might be a fat bitch and fuck you over in the long run.
And it might be you that got fucked out of it, not me.
Hey, at the end of the day,
it's
I'm gonna be on the radio.
It's a 50-50 chance. We gonna roll that dice.
This is what
I look play at. The right decision on your end because it might be right for both of us. Right?
Somebody sends me a song. Again, all of the shit that we laid out, edited, all that other shit. Your shit could be fucking edited and sound badass. But if I'm listening to it, I'm like, this motherfucker can't, like, he just can't rap. Or
you're off beat.
Or the girl on the track.
I can hear you breathing.
I want to see you breathing.
I can hear some of the track. Be in the track.
And the engineer just wasn't being straight up enough with you to tell you, hey, you need to do that again.
Hey,
So
bro, redo
that
that
was
without
your-
breathing
like,
in the
so
mic.
Your final
so when
product
I
is
look
fire,
at it-
but you got heavy breathing on it.
So
Like,
when
go
I
ahead.
look when I look at the whole situation, I'm like, look, I'm not doing this person a favor if I tell them,
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
going
play.
on.
Yeah, that's the
Because
same way I feel.
because they go back. Man, if you ain't never had your shit on the radio, it's a good feeling, bro, when it happens for the first
For
time.
the first time.
Because you're like, I'm breaking a barrier that I
Right.
haven't
For that
crossed
third
yet
time.
in this journey that I'm on.
And
So
I
it's
saw
like,
home too.
damn, it really went down. So when they go home, they're looking at it like, Mom, I was on the radio. I'm on the radio. Hey, homeboy, I was on the radio.
Facts.
You heard me? So they're feeling good about it. And then I just became another yes man
Yep.
because I didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Right.
And but I'm gonna give him some game. At the end of the day, this is what you got to do. If I'm not liking it, I'm gonna give you my opinions. A, B, and C. Look, this is what it is. I'm gonna tell you in the nicest way possible. I'm not. I'm a dick, but I'm not. I'm not gonna dickhead you. Like
After
that.
this, I
piggyback-
want to play a song for y'all since
Just-
we got y'all in one place. I want y'all
Just
to
to
hear my music.
piggyback, just to piggyback off of that, like
See if y'all open.
just because you think you have this and that and the third going on doesn't mean like you really are that dude. Like I done had people send music to home cooking. Nah, bro, it just doesn't sound right. Send a track next week. Nah, bro, like it's better, but it still doesn't sound right. Then the third week they send it. Damn, nigga, that's the one. That's the one.
Music's
and you know what? I'm
opinionated,
gonna
though.
play it
Well,
because nigga, you
Subjective.
actually showed improvement.
I'm a fan of telling the person, and I don't know, maybe
Well, Cinco,
people
I
don't
think
like. I'm a fan of telling the person exactly pinpoint the problem.
Exactly.
So they can
That's what I
fix
do.
already.
I tell them like, okay, like if you send me something, I'll be like, bro, I like the beat, I like the flow, but your mixing is just not it. It has to mix. It has to be mixed right. So then a week later, they'll send me the same song, but then it's mixed better. I'll be like, well, see, now I can tell this has been mixed right. This has been mixed better. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fucking play it this round. And then I didn't have people send me some fucking bullshit music, and I'm like, bro, this ain't it. Like you gotta start
Re-record,
over.
nigga.
You gotta go re-record,
And
then they'll go back and re-record, and I'll be like, bro, it sounds better, but it's still not it. So then they'll go re-record again, and then I'll be like, bro, this is the one. This is the sound. Your beat is on point. Your flow is on point. The content is on point. The mixing's right. Yeah. So, bro, just because you went in the gym and practiced your shit, nigga, I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna fuck with you.
But you know what? It all goes back to his question earlier about what should we look for, like when we're listening to the sound. Be fucking picky.
First of all,
Be picky because all of that, what you were talking about, going back, re-recording, that shit could have been.
Well, that's what I always say too.
And you were there just telling me, hey,
thing
look,
is,
I want it to sound like this. I want it make this beat come in right here. Do this. Be creative. Don't just go drop flow.
My thing is, whenever you,
because that's done. My bad. I'm sorry. Because that's done. Once you already spit the shit on the track, that shit's done. Now it's the engineer, and you're fucking turn to sit there and put your heads together and look. This is a baby. We're gonna dress it.
Well, that's why I say too. Once you jump off the porch in the game, and once you upload a song to any streaming website, fucking YouTube, fucking even SoundCloud, fucking Apple Music, Spotify, you're putting yourself in the same ballpark with every major artist, fucking Meek Mill, fucking 2 Chainz, fucking Drake, fucking Lil Wayne. So your shit better be up to par in quality as their shit.
Right.
Yep.
You may not have 40 as the fucking engineer, but your nigga better be just as good, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, up to par with that sound.
I just learned something in this conference I went to earlier this year. It's over 2 million songs a month that get uploaded to streaming platforms. 2 million songs a fucking month. A month. So if you're sending me shit, your shit better sound way better.
You gotta be up to par.
Be up to par. You gotta be other 2 million songs that'll be
in competition.
You're in competition
with everybody,
and
not
you know
just
what
your
I'm
local
saying?
scene, with everybody.
And and with the radio stations, like we're in competition too. So that means we're not trying to put out anything under quality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because not only let's say if we do put out something that's under quality,
that shit gonna look bad.
That shit gonna look bad on the DJ,
on the station,
and on the station,
the program director,
the program director, the motherfucking the government that's giving y'all the motherfucking money to play this shit. It's gonna look bad on everybody. Why? Because you chose to be a yes man and play some shit that wasn't quite up to par.
Yeah.
Trying to save somebody's feelings. Nah, bro, like go back and get your shit right, and then you can get on. Like it's just that simple. Like when Kobe got drafted, he was a fucking bench warmer, and then look how hard he worked and got the start and fucking started winning championships and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you just have to put the work in. You have to put the work in.
For sure, for
Have
sure.
to.
What you want to talk about, like the type beats and shit?
Be picky.
No, we good.
Like,
Are you sure?
We good.
All right,
We
all
about to
right.
wrap it. We good.
All right.
just fucking be picky. That's all I can say, man. Be picky, cause I'll tell you like this. I'm a picky motherfucker, dude. I went to Molly Wops and I didn't spend hundreds of dollars and then ain't left there with nothing. Why? Because we start working on the beat and I'm feeling it, and as soon as the vibe changes, I'm just like, erase that shit. Everything. We could be there for 2-3 hours working on a beat. Man, fuck it. Erase that shit. And he will. I love you, Molly Wop. I know you get pissed off at me when I do that shit, bro, but thank you. Molly Wop, Sound of the City, for real. Like, I record.
Shout out to Molly Wop.
Good producer, great producer.
I fucks with Molly Wop, team home cooking.
But and also be cool with your fucking engineer, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because if your engineer gives a fuck,
Yeah.
and he's invested into
your sound?
Your sound. Not fuck that. Let it just his own sound. Like, I do this as a craft. This is what I want to do. He's got to be on that shit. Like, you know what? I'm gonna turn it up and I'm gonna make him feel this shit.
Facts.
So if he gives a fuck about your shit as well as his own, it's a done deal, because now y'all can share a creative mind. You gotta put the shit together with your engineer.
Buy your engineer something technical, please. Rappers, that's another gem I'm dropping for y'all. Buy your engineer something technical.
Or just bring them something you can work with. Like bring them
Bring
some
them
real
something.
music that they can work with.
No,
like,
I'm talking about like if I don't know who your engineer is.
J minus.
But
Shout them out.
You should
Shout out
probably
Alice.
take him a gift or something.
Have you heard my music?
I've heard your music.
Have you heard my newest music?
I've heard your music.
Have you heard my music?
I'm-
Is it quality?
It's quality, but I'm saying because the quality
Oh,
of
I
the
got you.
music,
I
you
should.
should give him. You should.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank
Just
you.
because he keeping you sounding good, make sure he right, and that goes for all artists. Make sure whoever is on your team, make sure you take care of them.
Yeah. Hell
Make sure you take care of them.
Hell yeah.
Who shot that last video?
Who, my last video?
Yeah.
Ducky.
So that adds to, the same little group that he's talking about. Your engineer, and if your cameraman is your...
We took Ducky out to Austin with us to shoot the video. We didn't have him pay for anything. We covered everything
See?
for him.
That's what's
So
up.
That's what you're
That's
supposed to
what
do.
you're
shit.
supposed to do.
Yep.
It's the type of shit you're supposed to do.
Hey, all the young dudes.
You supposed to do that shit.
Nah, Cinco got his head right. He
You
got
know what I'm
he got
saying?
his
Like-
music right. That shit is...
That's what he should do.
But yeah, like
What's the name of the
Oh.
last one?
my last song that video,
Yeah.
Notice, NOTICE, and then Single Hendrix C exclamation point NCO HENDRIX
Go. While we got you here, like since we talking about really relationships and shit, how did you build your relationship with the radio station? Like from zero, like how the fuck do you just? Because you're one of the few local artists who goes up there back and forth to do interviews for your new shit. Like,
So I'm not necessarily say I built it. My team has built that relationship with Hot Z95, and they send them music to let them know like which song is hot, and Chris Fonseca will let my team know like, yeah, that's a song that will do good. Bring that in. Not necessarily me having that one-on-one relationship with Chris, but I have a team behind me
For sure.
that has that relationship that does the pushing for me.
already.
So maybe it takes time to build that team because you need to be around people that love you and doing what's best
Genuinely.
in your interest. Like if
Genuinely.
you got a deal today and you wouldn't give that person $1, they don't need to be by you. And so yeah, my team does all that for me, and I'm
Already.
able to focus on the music. But yeah,
Already. Shit, for sure. Before we get up out of here, man, y'all want to drop y'all's emails and shit one more time?
Shit, y'all know where y'all can find me every Saturday. First of all, every Friday night, 9 to 9:30. Home cooking, 95.5 FM, Hot Z95 on the app or .com, whatever way you want to listen. I need y'all to tap in. Local artists, if y'all are hearing this, home cooking is on the hiatus right now because, I got lots and lots of things going on. But I do plan on coming back with home cooking maybe late summer, early fall. So get your music to me at weekendwakeupshow@gmail.com. And like we've been saying, make sure it's clean, mixed, mastered, labeled. Don't send me no fucking music that says artist track 1, because that shit won't even get listened to. Straight up. You feel me? Catch me on Instagram at thekid36100. That is my social media across the board. I'm on Twitter. I'm on all that shit. So holla at me, man. I fuck with y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can find me at txtakeover1055@gmail.com. Y1055 every Sunday night from 6 to 8, playing all your Texas classics and local artists and the surrounding area, everything Texas. We're keeping the vibe going. You can hit me at Trace Boogie 361 on Instagram and on TikTok. And you can also find me at Trace Boogie 361 on Facebook and all other platforms.
You dig.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to keep going. Hopefully you guys see what we're doing right here and we're bringing the shit together.
Shout out to DJ Lil King for having us on this motherfucking platform.
Hey, shout out to all three of y'all for real for coming through to this, because this is something that's like at the end of the day type shit. You know what I mean? Like
shit.
Y'all clearly all of y'all setting the example at the end of the day.
I'm all about I'm all about having good quality conversation. That's what I'm about. People may think I'm one way, but I love conversation. We can always have a conversation.
For sure.
Well, that's why we chopping it up.
They didn't hold me accountable.
That's what they were saying in the chat.
They didn't hold me accountable.
Yeah, they said we didn't hold you accountable.
Hold me accountable.
Hey, that's
for
just
what?
my girl trolling. Don't even play into
That
that.
ain't trolling.
Holding me accountable for
That
what?
ain't trolling. That's love, bro. My girl's in there too, and I'm gonna stand right there next to her every word.
But
she
I don't.
She trolling, bro.
I don't understand what I need to take.
I just said she trolling, bro.
Okay.
Shit. Go and drop your shit one more time, man. Let them know the new single that you got.
I was
pushing
really
right
lost
now.
for a second.
Instagram, Singo Hendrix, and then everywhere, Singo Hendrix. Just put the exclamation point, and then 3 X's. Y'all find me everywhere. Y'all tap in. All local artists. Let's work. Let's do something big. Let's get it.
What's the new single you got one more time?
Oh, new single out right now, High AF, on all streaming platforms. Yes, sir.
Already, man.
And then Notice video that's on the TV right now, out right now too. So y'all fuck with me.
For sure, man. It's your boy DJ Lil King. You can follow me on Instagram at _DJ Lil King. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook at DJ Lil King. We out this bitch. It's Riding High Podcast, episode number 5 of Let's Chop It Up, man.
AKB forever.
Yes,